Hey guys, welcome back. Today I was going to do this as part of a full Halloween tutorial, but it ended up being a long video, so we're just going to jump into this. You're going to start by just cutting up a piece of cardboard, and that's going to be your backer. Now, I've played around with a couple of different pieces. They're all from Michaels, and they're all from their Christmas section. I know, crazy, but that's what they're from. We've got kind of like a palm leaf type thing, a couple of peacock feathers, and then just some regular feathers. Ooh, and a little twirly thing. So I cut up all of the peacock feathers so that I could place them around, and right now I'm just kind of placing to see where I might want these to be. I haven't laid down any glue or anything. I'm just playing around so that I kind of get a feel for what I'm looking for. This thing is so cool. They're wire ribbon-like things, and they're covered in glitter, and I just thought it was so perfect for what I wanted. So I'm going to play around with that to get that how I want it too, and then it's going to be time to glue it all together. Now, I've used hot glue, and this is a high temp hot glue, so if you're gonna use hot glue, just be very careful because your fingers are gonna get pretty close to this, and you're gonna want to make sure that you've got something to push things down just to be safe. So now that I kind of know what I want to do, we're gonna just go ahead and get into gluing it all together. So once the glue is on, just be very careful. You do have some time if you're using a high temp hot glue gun, which is what I'm using. Make sure you've got it the way you want it, and then attach things together. I forgot that I needed to put the backer on, so I went ahead and did that next. Do this first if you can, because it will make your life a little bit easier. Just place that there, hold it for a couple seconds, and it will dry pretty quickly. Also, if you kind of know what you're doing, you can go ahead and cut these beforehand. It will make your life a little bit easier. I wasn't quite sure when I went into it what I was going to do, so I cut them later. As you can see, it worked out fine. Now again, I'm just kind of playing around, and once I've got this where I want it, I'm just going to add a little bit more glue just to hold it into place. And I'm going to do that for all of the rest of the pieces. Now that we know exactly where all of that is going, now it's time to move on to the little feathers. Now these were the most difficult to find in position because I wanted to kind of hide the base where all of the things were coming together. So just try to get that as good as you possibly can. It does take some positioning over and over and over again to find what you're going to like. I cut that out because it was literally like 15 minutes of me trying to decide how to do the bottom of this. So what you're going to do is just place those feathers, and I placed a couple there, and then I went in through the top and decided I wanted a couple up top, and then went back to the bottom and just filled it in until I thought it looked the way that I wanted it to look. The last step before it's done is to just go ahead and add some sort of clip to it. I got these clips also from Michaels. They were actually in the beading area, but they work perfectly fine for a hair clip. If you wanted to get a barrette, you could do that too. Basically just any clip that you want. Just make sure it's going to be sturdy enough to hold this weight. After looking at it, I ended up adding 2 clips to it to make sure that it was going to hold the entire weight of this headpiece. And even that is almost not enough. I might still have to add a bobby pin just to tuck it into place. And that's it. Just let it cool completely before you decide to wear it. And this is the finished look. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video today. Don't forget to give me a big old thumbs up if you did. And like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. And this is the finished peacock look that I have coming up for you guys next.